Let's talk boxing, and I'm joined by Paul Upham. Paul, happy Easter. Good to see you, buddy.
Great to be here, Tom.
Sakio Bika, tomorrow morning Australian time, fights a man with an awesome name, Adonis Stevenson. Great name. Can he fight?
He certainly can. He's the WBC light heavyweight world champion. It's a top opportunity for Sakio, who was the WBC super middleweight world champion last year. Lost his title in a close decision. Moving up to light heavyweight for the first time. That extra weight might actually help Sakio because he's maybe been struggling as a super middleweight. He's 35 years of age. Adonis Stevenson is actually 2 years older, 37, so there's no issues there for the age for Sakio. He's got a little bit of a height advantage. He's very aggressive, and that's the style that Sakio Bika likes. He doesn't have to chase guys around the ring. He wants someone to come straight at him. This is going to be a war of a fight. A war of attrition. There's going to be some big knockout punches, and Stevenson came out this week at the press conference and promised to not only beat Sakio Bika, be the first man to ever stop him. So it should be a very explosive fight as long as it lasts.
The fight is in Quebec City in Canada. He is Canadian himself, from Haiti originally.
Originally from Haiti,
but Canadian as we speak. That'll help him, won't it, being at home?
Look, always fighting at home, it's tough. Costa Zoo told me people underestimate how hard it is to travel on the road and go to someone's backyard and win a world title. So look, tough opportunity for Sakio Bika, but he's got to make the most of it at 35 years of age. These opportunities don't come around very often. But look, he's fought a better level of opposition over his career, and this is probably a real test for Adonis Stevenson. So we'll see how both guys go in this fight at the top level at light heavyweight.
You mentioned Stevenson vowed to knock Sakio Bika out, being the first man to do so. How do you think Sakio Bika would have taken that claim?
That's a challenge for Sakio. He's made of granite. He's carved from stone, Sakio Bika. You just look at him. They once said he's got muscles in his eyebrows. He's so tough. No one's ever stopped him. He's been down on the canvas a couple of times, but to be able to knock Sakio Bika out, that would put an exclamation point on Adonis Stevenson's career because Sakio's so tough. But look, Sakio's got to use that. He's a little bit wild at times, and he's got to use that wildness to maybe surprise Adonis Stevenson and get some unexpected punches in because Sakio can bang. He can knock guys out. So this is why it's such a big fight. It's free to air television in America. It's a huge millions and millions of people are watching around the world, and we're going to see it here live on Main Event.
Now, they're essentially the same age, as you mentioned. There's only 2 years apart, but do you believe that Sakio Bika's probably had better experience with the big-time fights? Is that correct?
Oh, no doubt about that. Look, he lost on points to Joe Calzaghe, the undefeated super middleweight world champion. The guys that Sakio's fought over the last 5 or 6 years, experience-wise and world champions, far in advance of what Adonis Stevenson's done. And it's a bit of a test for Stevenson. People have claimed he'd want to be one of the best light heavyweights in the world. Well, here's an opportunity to prove it against a former world champion and a guy who's fought top 10 guys around the world.
OK, of course, that fight is tomorrow morning, Sunday, 5 a.m. Eastern on Main Event. A good Sunday morning Easter treat. Don't forget you get an extra hour's sleep as well, so don't make sure to set your clocks right. All right, more big news in the boxing world. Anthony Mundine may be fighting Austin Trout. We understood this sort of broke on Twitter with Austin Trout, the man himself, retweeting a tweet from a boxing journo, which indicates the fight's on.
They've been talking about it for a number of weeks.
If you can.
But look, May 9, it looks like it's going to happen in San Antonio. It's the fight that Anthony Mundine's wanted. Trout's the former WBA world champion. And look, it doesn't get Anthony Mundine to the very, very top, but it gets him right up there for those big fights in America. And look, it's not an easy fight because Trout is a really, really good fighter, former world champion. To go over to San Antonio and fight over there, look, it's the fight Anthony Mundine has wanted. So May 9, what a great May we've got because, of course, we've got the big fight, May 2nd, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and Billy Dibb's going to fight for a world title in Japan on May 1. So May is going to be the month of boxing for Australian fans. And
just really quickly, because we are running out of time, you've got some news that Gil could be fighting Cotto. Is that correct?
Yeah, Ben Damon from here, one of our anchors here. He's over in Canada with Sakio Bika.
Our everyman.
He's confirmed, he said, Miguel Cotto versus Daniel Gil, Madison Square Garden, June 6 in New York. Oh, what a fight for Daniel Gil. Great fight.
Great stuff, Paul Upham. Thank you very much. Have a great Easter, buddy.
Thanks, Tom.
OK, after the break, Mark Bosnich and Richard Bayless. All the football action from Europe, plus, of course, the A-League. And mayhem at ANZ Stadium as South City win a controversial.
That is not what this club is about, and it's not what sport in this country is about.